Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Religiously Fit. I hope everyone is doing fine and keeping well. So guys, today we'll be doing the last chapter of Ace Personal Trainer Manual Edition 5, which is Personal Training and Business Fundamentals. Okay, this is the chapter 18 of our book. This is I think the smallest chapter in all those 18 chapters, and I think this video is probably might go for like 5 minutes or maybe less than that. So without wasting much of your time, there's just very few concepts in the chapter. I'll get those started right away. So it is going to talk about the business plan, okay, and different rules of selling. So there are two like topics. I'm really not sure because like honestly speaking, I did not read very much, or I did not memorize the things from this chapter before taking my own exam. And in my experience, whatever I did my studies, watch YouTube videos and everything, followed my Ace Personal Training Manual. So I don't think I don't remember if I got any question from this chapter, but I would still say that because you have to become a personal trainer, you are aspiring to become a good personal trainer or a great personal trainer. So you should be again, nothing in this book is like which is not that useful. It is not going to be that useful for your career. Everything is going to be very useful for your career. So always give it a like always try to go through end to end for that chapter. Okay, so I am going to cover this chapter, and like I have very short notes for this one, but if you have any questions, you as always you can feel free to reach out to me in the comment section in this video or any of my videos. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, I'll just get it started. So we are going to talk about 6 component of a business plan. So business plan has 6 basic components, which is executive summary, which is a kind of a brief outline. Okay. Then comes business description, like what kind of business are you going to have? What is going to be the mission statement of the business or your goal of the business? Then comes marketing plan, like you'll be explaining to your potential clients, like how your potential clients are going to become your paying clients. Okay, because every business needs money to run. Okay, it runs on money. So obviously, whatever leads you are going to get, how you are going to convert those leads into paying clients, the client which will be paying you on a recurring basis. Okay, then comes operational plan. Obviously your gym setting, it is physical in nature. It has to, there will be so many components at like into running a gym, a physical gym. Okay, which will be like the structure, how business will operate in terms of finances, in terms of manpower, in terms of infrastructure. That will come under operational plan. Then comes the risk analysis. Obviously, as we had like discussed in the last chapter, chapter 17, about risk management approaches. So how are we going to manage those risks? What are the risks involved? Okay, so we will be doing a SWOT analysis, I'm saying analysis for that. So SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. Okay, so what are going to be the strength of your business, weakness of your business, opportunities in your business and threats to your business. Okay, you will be going through in detail in through all these 4 items of SWOT analysis for doing a risk analysis when you are creating a business plan for your business. Okay, because obviously you need to be very much ready to handle the weaknesses and to upsell your strengths. Then comes the last criteria, last attribute in a business plan, which is decision making criteria. So cost benefit analysis, where benefits outweigh the financial risk involved. Obviously, what would be the decision making criteria in your business plan? Like how come this business plan is going to be successful depends on the decision making criteria. When you're obviously, when a business can only sustain when their benefits, they outweigh their risk. Okay, if the risks are more, obviously the business wouldn't be a sustainable business. So these were the 6 components of business plan. Now we are going to go to the 7 rules for selling. Okay, so first is say it in terms of the customer wants, needs and understand. So always, like when you are going to sell your personal training, because I have been in business in Canada for last close to 2 years now. So now I understand these concepts in terms of practicality as well, because like when I read these materials, so at that time I did not had any experience here in Canada, but now I know when you're selling a personal training package, be it a PT package, be it a group class, or any sort of class, you have to sell that in terms of what your customer wants, what are your customer needs. Okay, and in your customers, like you, when your customer is going to read your advertisement or they are being approached by you, so you are going to talk in their own language, so that's the reason they will be buying your product or service. Then comes gather personal information and learn how to use it. Now, gather personal information of your customer and you should know how to use it. Like for example, if they, like I have seen in my experience that the client, they are facing so many different problems in their life, but they are not like every client, they are not that well versed in explaining that problem to you. So you should be knowing from their personal details, and then you should know how you will be able to help them with that. Okay, then build friendship. Obviously you will have to build some or the other kind of relationship, some or the other kind of good positive relationship, motivating relationship with your client, so that they tend to have more trust in you. And when they have trust in you, they are going to believe what you are going to say, tell them. Okay, then you are going to believe in you. When they start believing, obviously then the changes will start reflecting. Then comes build a relationship shield that no competition can pierce. Okay, so now like I'll add my experience here. When you are going to work as a personal trainer, you will have to eventually, you will start making relationship with your client, and then your client will start trusting you. Okay, then never ever try to, just look on the other business and see what they are selling, how they are selling, like what are their USP, how come they have like so many strengths which you don't have. Never ever try to look in that way. Never ever try to have that perspective. I'm telling you with my whatever experience I have, always try to remember that you have something special which no one else has. Okay, and everyone has their own abilities which they just have to find it out. Okay, so just focus on what you can give to your customer, what you can add value to your customers, your clients life, and just concentrate on that and just try to deliver that as much as possible. And I will like say this thing with the guarantee that that will be your own shield, and no any other competition, individual or organization would be able to pierce that your shield, that competitive shield. Okay, so always try to be as truthful with your client, always try to help them as much as possible in your own capacity, in your own knowledge. Okay, that is the most genuine advice what I have followed in my last 2 years in Canada and before that in India, and whatever my seniors told me. Then slowly, when you are going to have this shield, this trust based relationship with your client, helping your client with the programming, then progressions, then diet and nutrition and everything. Okay, then obviously that will land us into our fifth point, which is gain confidence. Okay, obviously you will be gaining their confidence. And then comes the last part, which I think is the most important part, is have fun and be funny. Okay, don't take it so serious. Nothing is serious in this world. Okay, just be sincere, don't be serious, just be funny. Try to change workouts in a funny way, in a jovial way, so that your client don't get bored after working out in the similar kind of, they know okay how many reps they need to push. Okay, because when you start working with your client for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, okay, then they know. Okay, then they also are so much educated that they know that they are going to, in endurance class they are going to see this, in strength class they are going to see this. Okay, so you will have to be funny in some or the other way, so that they don't feel bored, and exercise is always a new thing for them. Okay, so that is something which will keep their interest in fitness vested all the time, and they'll always be excited to see you, and they'll always be looking forward to have a exciting and enjoyable fitness session with you. So these would be something which were in this chapter, and from my experience, from my heart, I'll add few more points, which is honesty, empathy, trust. Yes, these are the three things. Now I remember as well. Like I have, these are not my notes, but whenever I refer these notes, I keep on adding whatever like I learned by training people, and whatever like I think are the most important attributes while being a personal trainer: honesty, integrity, and empathy. Just keep these three values with you, and I bet you will be a very successful personal trainer. Okay, so that's it. So this brings me to the end of this series, okay, of 18 chapters of Ace Personal Trainer Manual Edition 5. I know that I have been very slow in delivering my videos on YouTube, but eventually, like, I did it. Finally I did it. I can say I completed the entire book. So as always, if you have any questions regarding this ACE personal trainer manual, questions related to exam, feel free to reach out to me on YouTube in the comment section. And as always, I would be very happy and grateful to help you. Thank you so much for the people, especially for the people who have been with me from my chapter number 1 when I created my first, my digital presence on this social media platform YouTube. I created my first video. So thank you so much to all those people who have been with me from my day 1, from my video 1. Today this is the 18th video, the last chapter. I started with obviously 0 subscriber, and today I feel so good, so happy that I have 184 subscribers. So much of love I have got from you, all you guys, people, like I would say, like all across the world. They have reached out to me on YouTube and mostly on the Instagram side, asking me for different my like advice, different kinds of question answers regarding the material. uh, I have helped so many people with my notes, and so many of you have cleared the ACE exam, which brings a lot of joy to my heart. So thank you so much for being with me, for seeing the videos, for grasping this knowledge. And feel free to let me know if there are any inputs, any valuable inputs, so that I can refine my material. And if you really like my video, if they added any value to your life, if they helped you in exam preparation, please do a like on this video. This is my last video of this series, so this will help me in understanding that I am making some relevant videos, relevant material. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much from my heart, and I will see you in a different kind of videos now. So this is the last video of this ACE personal trainer manual. Thank you so much again, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.